Hi there, everybody. It's Val and birds. Welcome to the first of what I'm going to call Visits with Val. It's going to be different than the vlogs. Basically, the vlogs are more state of affairs about what's going on, whereas Visits with Val is going to have reference to Patreon. Yes, that's right. I have finally broken down and created a Patreon page. I actually started it about 6 months ago. I just, never kind of finished it because at that point in time, I really didn't feel I was ready to have a Patreon page. It wasn't, basically, it wasn't the right time for it, in my opinion. I have had, people asking, do you have any way for me to donate to you? And for now, I've been pointing people to basically donate to their local animal rescue that, is an accredited place. But, as I say on my Patreon page, if I could, I'd continue to do what I do for free and never ask a dime from you guys. But real life is what it is, and felines and humans alike can't live on air. Alas. I'm not a fan of advertising, as I've said before in my streams. So I don't really want to inflict ads on people. I mean, I could monetize my YouTube videos, but, YouTube income is very spotty from what I understand. It's very small, and, for the annoyance that it would put on your guys' plate, I just don't feel that that's the right way to go. And that's why, 6 months ago, I started setting up my Patreon page, because I knew that I was going to go this route rather than inflict ads on people route. So you might be saying to yourself, well, Val, what are you going to do if I decide to give you a tip and give you some money, pledge monthly, whatever? What are you going to do with that cash? Well, I'm going to spend it on 4 primary areas. Of course, the most important area is continuing to provide you with quality live streaming content. That means new games, better equipment, and possibly new software to do new things. I often go the open source route when I can, not just because it's free, which is, it is a factor, I will admit that, but also because open source software seems to be quite good quality. It's done by people who care about it, and when I'm able to, I always donate to them. So of course some of the money would be going towards donations towards software that I have been using, and I haven't been able to donate to thank them for their hard work yet. Also, I will be spending it on my cats. Yes, the felines will receive some of the funds. Primarily the 2 elderly cats. We're spending about $300 a month on their vet bills, because they're both old and elderly, and we need to keep them in a state in which they are actually enjoying life, which means not in pain for Miss Kitty, who's in 3rd stage kidney failure. So her time with us is limited. And Stephanator, we just took her in to get her some teeth that were giving her trouble removed, so that, she's more comfortable. She's otherwise healthy, thank God, aside from her asthma. But anyway, those 2 felines will be getting, their vet bills paid, if possible. After that, I will also look into providing additional Patreon features, things like, I'm not quite sure yet. My current thought is that I will, once I reach a certain goal level, look at actually getting a Minecraft Patreon-only server set up, which would require me to spend time learning how to look after the server, or in finding somebody who's willing to work for a small amount of money per month to look after it for me, in terms of making sure that it's running properly, etc., making sure the backups are going and whatnot. I don't have a lot of time, and that's why I need because I spend most of my time either streaming, preparing to stream, doing research for streaming. Well, you get the gist. Anyway, there's some of the things that I'm kind of thinking of doing. As I come up with ideas for other things that I like, I will add them to the Patreon page. So what I have there right now isn't all that's going to be there in the future. It's just the start. Because I do want to thank you guys who are able to financially to help me by, sending some money my way. And I mean, I hate asking for money, to be quite honest, but I also want to make this my part-time job, or maybe even my full-time job. Let's dare to dream big. But every little bit helps, quite honestly. And I'm grateful, really grateful, for any pledge that you wish to give. And please don't feel obligated in any way, sense, or fashion to give more than you can afford. It's purely voluntary on your part. I'm not saying give me money or I'm going to starve to death. That is not the case. It's... Well, I don't know how to put this. I do need to have income of some kind coming in. And this is what I love doing, and this is what I want to continue doing. And if we didn't need additional funds to help offset the costs that we have, just for daily living and for the cats and for the equipment and the new games and stuff that I want to stream, then I would do it for free. I would. If we had, if rich uncle decided to gift me with a whole bunch of money, I would cancel my Patreon page and, keep doing what I've been doing for the last 2 years for free. But can't live on nothing, unfortunately. Wish I was an air fern and I could live on air, but no, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, I also want to mention, if you would like to give, just a one-time donation, it is possible using Patreon. I've got it set it up. I have it set up for a monthly charge. But if you want to do just a one-time donation, because you liked a particular thing that I posted on YouTube or a particular stream, and you financially can't afford more than, a one-time donation, then you can do that with Patreon. All you do is sign up for the monthly thing, and then as soon as you get the email saying, that you've paid, that $5 or whatever it is, then go in and cancel your pledge. And that way I get the one-time donation and you're not continuing to pay month by month. So it's kind of the best of both worlds from my point of view. You can give me what I consider a tip to say thank you for, your great stream today. Or, continue to, give me $5 a month or whatever it is you want to do on an ongoing basis. It's entirely up to you. But like I said, please do not feel obligated. I really wish I could continue doing this for free, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this information session on my Patreon page. Check back on it periodically, to see what additional goals I've added and pledge levels. Like I said, I am going to refine it as I go on. What I've got now I consider just the basics, and we'll refine it as I can, as I think of things, and as I get more experience with Patreon. Part of it is due to the fact I need to actually have a month or two go by where I can actually see how things work and know what information I can get, and that will in turn influence what sort of additional features I can offer to you guys. To thank you for helping me out. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the stream. You all take care now. Bye.